Hi everyone, we're back. It's week 2 of being a problem solver. We know that every day of our lives we are problem solvers. Today I brought my friend Benny because Benny is the best problem solver of them all. Benny is so courageous, and the reason why Mr. Benny is courageous is because he knows how to solve his problem. But guess what? You're gonna learn how to solve problems too, and I'm so excited. Mr. Benny, can you say hello to our friends? Hello. Thank you so much for saying hello and being polite, using your polite words. So friends, we are going to be talking about 2 words today. How many words? That's right, we're going to be talking about 2 words. Our first word is problem. Our first word is, that's right, problem. Our second word is solution. Your turn. Second word is solution. That's right. They're doing such a great job. Our second word is solution. So friends, a problem. A problem is something that needs to be fixed. A problem is something that needs to be fixed. So you may have homework and you're solving math problems and other problems such as academics, but we have other problems in our regular lives every day. Like problems with tying our shoes, or a problem with writing your name, or a problem with maybe reading difficult words, right? There are so many problems that occur, problems with your brothers and sisters, different things that we have to navigate, and we have to use our steps, which I'll get into in just a moment. But it's really important that we identify what the problem is. That is so important, boys and girls. So we know that a problem is something that we want to fix. Now, a solution is the answer to a problem. What is a solution? The answer to a problem, that's right. So before we get into our video, we're gonna walk through the steps that our courageous lion, Mr. Bobby, uses. And we're gonna walk you through some things that you can try when you come across a problem in your day-to-day life. All right, so first things first, steps. Each of our letters represent something that we need to do to solve a problem. Okay, so step 1, S, stands for say the problem. What exactly is the problem? Say it out loud, right? Say the problem out loud. That is step, yes. Step 2, Step 2, T, think about the solution. We are going up the ladder, boys and girls. Think about the solution. Think about the solution. You may need to sit by yourself and think and reflect on, hey, what would be the best way to solve this problem? Step 3, E, explore the solutions. Boys and girls, there are always more than one solution to a problem. More than one solution to personal problems, okay? So we explore the different solutions. I'll give you an example. Suppose the problem is you're having a difficult time tying your shoe. Difficult time. We all have to learn to tie our shoe at some point, and maybe you're sitting at home and you don't know how to tie your shoe. Then you're gonna say the problem out loud, I can't tie my shoe. Then you're going to, think of possible solutions. Maybe I can ask mom or dad for help. Maybe I can watch a video that will tell me. Maybe today I just am gonna wear sandals, right? You're gonna think about solutions and explore what they may look like, okay? Step 4, P, pick a solution. Pick a solution. You may pick a solution and it doesn't quite work out. And that's okay. You can try something else. What can you do? Yeah, try something else. You can definitely try something else. Definitely, Benny. And then lastly but not least, you are going to step up and try the solution. So we have 5 steps. How many steps? 5 steps. 5 steps. I was asking them at home. We have 5 steps. Say the problem. Think of a solution. Explore the solution. Pick a solution. And step up and do the solution. So we're gonna watch a video and we're gonna explore a little bit more about problems and solutions, and I will see you soon.
What's the problem? What's the problem? Why aren't you working on your math?
I can't find my pencil.
What can you do to solve that problem?
I tried to borrow a pencil from Max, but he didn't have an extra pencil.
That's one solution. Can you think of another solution?
Ask you?
Yes, that's another solution. Do you remember where I keep extra pencils?
At the table in the back?
Yes. How can you solve your problem?
Get a pencil from the back table.
Great problem solving. Now let's get to work.
Have you ever had a problem like that? Well, if not like that, you've had a similar problem. We all have problems. Some problems are small. Some problems are big. Problems are things that need to be fixed or solved.
Friends, problems are things that need to be fixed or solved. I love that we're talking about some problems are big and some problems are small. For our small problems, those are the problems that you try to fix yourself. But for our big problems, those are the problems that we need to get the help of an adult for. If someone is hurt or injured, or someone is bothering you, and you feel unsafe, those are big problems, and you need to talk to an adult. For small problems, just like she said, like she needed a pencil, she realized the solution was just asking for one. And that's something that she can solve on her own. So let's keep listening, boys and girls.
Let's look at the steps to solving a problem. Learning the steps to solving a problem will help you solve big and small problems. The first step to solving a problem is to say the problem. Sometimes when we are feeling sad or angry or frustrated, we know there is a problem, but we don't know what the problem is. Stop and think. Ask yourself, what's the problem? Once you know what the problem is, it's easier to solve the problem. Step 2 is think of solutions. Most problems have more than one solution. Step 3 is explore the solutions. Once you've thought of solutions, you will need to think about if the solutions will solve the problem. Step 4 is pick a solution. Once you know some different solutions, you need to pick a solution. Step 5 is step up and try the solution. If the solution works, great. If the solution doesn't work, that's okay. Just start over with the steps to solving a problem. You can find a solution to any problem. So next time you have a problem, stop and ask yourself, what's the problem? Think about what your problem is and say the problem. Knowing what the problem is will help you solve any problem.
That's right, boys and girls. Knowing what the problem is will help you solve any problem. So, we know that the next time that we have a problem, all we have to do is use our steps, our 5 steps. How many steps? We're gonna do a little bit more practice because I wanna make sure. I wanna make sure that you are 100% certain on what to do when you are faced with a problem. So let's take a look at some examples. Okay, so we have our steps. And now we're gonna take a look at some problems that you may be facing just in your day-to-day life. So we look here, and I want you to think about what's the problem. Pause the video for a moment and think, what's the problem? And when you figure it out, start the video again. Okay, so the problem here looks like possibly these girls in the front are talking about the young lady. That's the problem. I want you to first think about whose problem is it? Yeah, it's the girl's problem. It's her problem. We know that with our steps, the first thing that we need to do is say the problem out loud. So the problem is that she's getting teased. Then she's gonna think of solutions. What are some possible solutions that she can use in this situation? Think about if this was you. What are some possible things that you could use in this situation? After she thinks about solutions, she's going to explore the solutions. So some possible solutions that you've probably thought of is maybe she should tell the teacher. Maybe she should talk to the girls about how she's feeling. Maybe she should she should always talk to her parents, right? Talking to her parents, talking to the girls, talking it out, maybe moving her seat. There are so many possible solutions. This seems possibly like a bigger problem. If this is something that happens over and over and over again, this is a bigger problem that needs the help of an adult. And once she identifies and once she explores solution, she's going to step up and solve that problem. Whose problem is it? It looks like her friend is in school and maybe he's having a hard time with his schoolwork. Raise your hand if you've ever been in class, or maybe you're having your classes at home and the work just seems so hard. Part of our steps is saying, what is the problem? I'm having a hard time with my schoolwork. Thinking of solutions, exploring the solutions, stepping up and trying a solution. Some possible solutions if you're having a hard time with your schoolwork is practice, 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 practice. The reason we have homework is so we can practice. Or a solution is always to ask your teacher for help, or ask your parents for help, or maybe a brother or maybe a sister. Let's keep looking. Oh no. It looks like maybe her phone, or she broke her parents' phone. It's cracked. Now, for every problem, there are options to take. After we think about what solution we are going to use, we pick one. And you're never alone with solving your problems. You can always talk to your parents. You should always talk to your parents. You can talk to your teacher. You can talk to your school counselor, me, Miss Thompson. Making sure that you talk to others about your problems is one of the ways that we learn how to solve our problems. Didn't you notice that when you were smaller, you had a lot more problems and needed a lot more help? And as you continue to get older, don't you realize that you're solving your problems on your own? Congratulations! You're doing a great job. So friends, we've been learning a lot today. We've been learning about problems and solutions. Today, we have been learning about problems and solutions. We know that problems are things that need to be fixed. Problems are things that possibly can be solved, And there are always more than one solution. And that leads me to solutions. Solutions are the answers to our problems. So I can't wait to see you in this week's virtual class. I know you're going to be prepared and ready and doing your best work. And I will see you soon. And Mr. Benny, he's gone for the day, but he'll join us and he'll see us in class as well.